So, hey guys, I wasn't sure if I wanted to really make a video on this topic, especially since I'm at Vidcon. But I figured since I'm at Vidcon, I might as well make this topic, make this video on this rather short. And I say this is probably the perfect time. There's a small little problem that I currently have with Vidcon, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to make this seem like it's over mellow. I don't want to make this over dramatic. Don't get me wrong, I love VidCon. I think VidCon is actually freaking, it's freaking amazing. But I have kind of a small gripe with VidCon, and I see it more and more every year that I go. First year wasn't so bad, last year it was a little more, but this year I see it's a little bit more extreme, and it's not really anyone's fault. It's not the creator's fault. It's not, the security's fault. It's not really VidCon's fault either. In fact, this problem kind of goes past VidCon and into more of like just how social circles really work. But this is something that has been a huge highlight that I have seen over the years that I have been at VidCon. And how do I say this? One of the things that kind of bothers me about VidCon is this social status. This status that is between a fan and a creator versus a friend of a creator, and how certain people get VIP treatment over others. It's and how nowadays with VidCon, they are separating the featured creators from the fans. Now, I have no problem with that, mainly just due to the fact that with all the stupid stuff that people do these days, I would much rather have them be safe and them keeping the place safe for everybody. But it's just a small gripe that I have, because it bothers me when you have people who really love their fans, who really want to sit there and meet their fans, but they can't because they're escorted away, or they have to go to some private meetings with many people, or even in some cases, people who are featured creators who have friends who aren't featured creators manage to get them into some of these events because they know the featured creators very well. And it all feels almost like kind of a social status, like everybody has to do this, if you want to get into the big name events, you have to be well known, you have to be famous. And I guess I'm more upset by the fact that it's so apparent here. Normally I wouldn't be upset by kind of this celebrity status, but I feel like some of these creators do not really appreciate their fans as much as others. Today, I spent, this guy, McJuggernuggets. Let me take him for example. He's not a featured creator, so he can kind of get away with a little bit more leeway. But the reason I enjoy talking to him so much is because he makes it about the fans. He actually enjoys talking to people hours on hours. If you guys actually watched the live stream that I did, then it's actually fucking amazing. He is, he sits there 2 to 3 hours talking to his fans. However, if you were a feature creator on that list, you'd most likely be escorted away, or you cannot meet your fans. And the biggest problem is, apparently this year, featured creators are banned from the expo hall during the times of the public time. They can go in there during their meet and greets, but there are certain creators who never get the time of day to actually do anything unless they follow the rules of VidCon. And it bothers me because people who want to meet their fans, who want to show them some love, have to make it very fast. No, I don't want to make this seem like over dramatic or I'm like complaining because I couldn't meet someone longer at VidCon, or I didn't get into, you know, some private events. Mind you, that would be great to get into some private events. However, it just kind of sucks that, like, you know, some people do get more of this, you know, this higher social status, or, you know, they feel more like a celebrity than other people. And, you know, especially because, like, all of us kind of started, all of us are sort of kind of equal in the stance, and we're all creators, we're all, you know, people, and we all kind of, you know, are growing, and we all haven't, you know, had this point in our life. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to make it sound like I'm ranting about VidCon, which I kind of am, but no, I enjoy it. This year definitely feels a lot tighter on security, and also kind of relaxed at the same time. Like last year they've been doing some, like, there was some stampedes, but apparently this year we did have some stupid people doing some stupid things. Apparently Ice Poseidon and Rice Scum have decided to basically jump inside a Fortnite llama and surprise everybody when they weren't invited and they were banned. But I don't know, I just find it kind of a little bit disheartening that, you know, it feels like it's all about these, you know, it's really glamorizing the whole pop culture-y style, and it's really becoming less about the creators and more about, like it still is, don't get me wrong, there's still things that are very creators, but I'm getting a really, really weird vibe this year. And I can't say that I like it a lot, but I also can't say I dislike it. It's like literally right in the middle. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out some of the other VidCon content that I posted on the channel. And I love you guys to death, and I will talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.